Either God here coming to you live and direct with another video, and this is basically a continuation video. I just want to talk about a couple things. I'm out here sitting in my car still, just thinking to myself, about to get ready to go in a minute, but I just wanted to get a couple other things on my chest. Yeah. So I'm glad the system is falling, regardless of how it doesn't seem to be falling, but I know it's falling behind closed doors, and the powers that be are trying to hold on as tight as they can while they can, because their time is up. That's why you see all of this that's going on now, all of these protests, all of these people leaving their jobs. You see a lot of hiring signs because people are not having it, and I'm so glad. I am so glad. I also want to say, what are we working for? Why have we been working 9 to 5 for so long just to pay bills? Bills, 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 bills. That's all we worried about. It's so crazy that it takes bills to pay bills. It takes bills to pay bills. I'm so sick of the word bills, it don't make no sense, but I'll be so relieved when I don't have to worry about bills no more. You know, middle finger to the ones who always say nothing in life is free, because it's a lot of things in life are free. Like I said in many of my videos before, you don't have to pay for an apple to grow out of the tree. You just walk up to the tree and you eat the apple. You discard the seeds, put them in the ground, and you plant another tree. And the cycle keeps going on and on. And that's another thing, like the government, people don't even know that the government plays the parent role for a lot of people. They got us so spoiled to where we have to depend on the government for everything. Or should I say most things. Like even the people who, this is what blows my mind, even the people who've been homesteading for so long, right? People have been homesteading on their own land, but they still gotta pay their property tax. They've been living out of their vehicles, but they still gotta pay for gas. They still gotta go in these stores to pay for their food. You see what I'm saying? Because of the system. Because of the artificial system that's in place. Now, I would like to see a day where we go back to how we didn't need that, the governmental system in place just to thrive. You see what I'm saying? I felt like if you living on your own land, you shouldn't have no reason to even go in a store called, I ain't even gonna say the name, just go in these stores, because, you know, for copyright reasons. It shouldn't be even no need to go in a store, because Earth is the store. But I'm the crazy one though. And they got us so spoiled to where we don't even have the knowledge. We have to seek the knowledge now to learn how to grow our food, aka YouTube, and, you know, look at the different YouTubers on how they grow their food and stuff like that. Or you can just experience it the hard way, like going out there, do it yourself and learn on your own, right? But the government got it to where we, like, so many people, especially older people, that don't even have the physicality to plant their own food. They have to go in these stores and buy this stuff with barcodes on them. And then on top of that, the food ain't even original. It's GMO copied. You know? GMO created. Just to keep feeding all of these clones that exist in this matrix. Because we're so-called overpopulated, because we're in their containment, when Earth is really bigger than what we can even fathom. Like I told y'all before, go watch the movie King Kong and go just think about that concept. King Kong was in that big ass dome, and you know King Kong big as hell, but to the dome was even bigger. You know, just like I gave the concept in another video of mine, I said it's just like an ant being in a coconut full of water. They think they're in the ocean, but really they just in a coconut. but they don't even know it. It's just like us being the sheep. We don't even know. If we were to break out of the fence, it probably gonna be another fence. You see what I'm saying? But yeah, this goes back to us, getting out of the hands of the elites, the powers that be, whatever you want to call them, those who we don't even interact with. But yeah, the government plays the parent role. They are our parents. That's who we all depend on. We be dependent on food stamps. A lot of stuff. That's crazy out here. One thing that I hate that's always on the back of my mind is bills. So I can't even escape bills. I'm maintaining. I know it seems like I'm ranting and complaining and stuff like that. But, I'm maintaining. But it's just the simple principle, the fact that I got to keep doing it. I don't want to keep doing it. I can't. Even if I wanted to separate from it, I couldn't. Any type of, if I was to even go and try to live on some vacant land, I couldn't even do that, because somebody gonna say this property is occupied by so and so. You see what I'm saying? Like, that's the most craziest thing ever. Now, if I could do that without getting in any trouble with the police or any type of stormtrooper, any trooper or any governmental agency, I would do that. But as y'all can see, they have so much illusion of power because they have this badge that they feel that they can over Trump my say so. This isn't your land, sir. Remove yourself. Now, if I was to rebel, what you think they gonna do? They gonna either kill me or lock me up. So that's why I be stressing to people that it's not about me, it's about us. Because if we can change this, then nobody won't have to go through these things individually. Period. But yeah, hopefully something changed. Like, and it's so easy to find a job these days too. Like, you could walk out of a job and go find another one like within a week or so. It's crazy. It's crazy. Like, this so-called vid done really slowed down the world, I guess you could say. Cause I remember when it first hit, like, I was actually glad because the streets were empty. It wasn't too much commotion going on. It wasn't too many people in these restaurants and stuff like that. I actually liked that. It actually serviced us more than it did hinder us. So that's why I said in my other videos that it's best that we take advantage of this time to build, create, and come together. While we have this time. So yeah, as far as the land situation, see, like, what I want to do, I want to get my land, whether it's 1 acre, 2 acres, and then like hit up one of these box stores, with sheds. Like, I buy like 2 sheds, and then I could put that on my land, and one of those sheds gonna be for my storage, like all of my possessions that I have. Put all my stuff in there, make that shit waterproof. Make it water resistant. Fence it off if I have to, which all gonna take money for starters anyway, unless I have a group of people helping me, which I don't. So solo dolo it is as of right now. So yeah, 2 shed, like 1 shed I can cause I can manage being in a small space. Long as I can go outside of my small space, I'm good. I don't mind being in a small space. Plus the time that we living in is forcing us to be minimal. You see what I'm saying? It's forcing us to be minimal and mobile. Because if we stay in one spot, it's like one spot brings you trouble. Because if they know where you at, they can just come get you. You see what I'm saying? That's how they got us, because they got us in America. They got us in one spot, and that's how they watch us. consistently and constantly, because we all in one spot. We not moving around like we supposed to. We are supposed to be moving through our earth. We're not supposed to be settlers or settlers. We're not supposed to be settling. We're supposed to always be on the move. And the food that earth produces, that allows us to have the energy to move. You see what I'm saying? But now they don't slow us down with this soul food. We get sleepy when we eat it. You see what I'm saying? They got us settled. They got us settling and stationary. That's how they watch us. That's how they study us, so they can build their world in another world. You see what I'm saying? The reason why I say that, in another world, because like I heard that the New World Order, aka another world order or another world agenda, they've been using us to prep for their next generation of people, wherever that's gonna take place. I don't know if it's gonna be America. I don't know if it's gonna be on Earth. I don't know if it's gonna be in another realm that we can't even fathom. I don't know, but you know, only time will tell. I don't know. I'm just speaking off my speculation. But yeah, they've been studying us with Facebook, Instagram. We've been going live. They've been recording us, watching us. They probably even watching me right now, which I don't care. TikTok dances, they recording our movement. That's how they be putting our movements on these 2K video games. That's where they get the movement from, because they had to study us. They had to use us to build their system, build their world, and they constantly doing that. They need our feedback in order to build their world, because they don't have a imagination, as far as I'm aware of. And you know, clearly that's clear, because like our bodies, like example, our ears are made like the satellites. The satellites are artificial versions of our ears. See, because they don't have an imagination like us, they had to create an artificial version of the ear, aka the satellite. Just like cameras, just like recorders. Like when we, when we hear, we record. We infinitely record information, whether it be by your ears, by your eyes, you know, all of that, muscle memory and all that type stuff. So yeah, I'm just talking about a lot of random subjects. But yeah, that's what I would like to do. Get my land, get my 2 sheds, put my storage, put my all my possessions in my storage. You know, have the other storage that I plan on living out of. And then I can have my little garden in between the 2 sheds, or like around my area. We can all do that, you know. We can all do that, but you know, I haven't found nobody who's willing to go in on that right now. Other than that, I'm just gonna have to stay where I am, and that's the problem. Like, if we don't come together, we just gonna stay where we are. And if we stay where we are, then what? You see what I'm saying? Stationary. I just said the stationary is the problem. We can't just stay where we are when we got landlords out here. They not finna let you stay in they places for free, unless the curse done been broken and they just done became genuine all of a sudden. But yeah, I'm about to go pick my mom up from work, from that hellhole, in a minute. But yeah, man, something gotta give. Like, you know. Oh yeah, another thing, like my boy Lonzel was talking about, he was like, it's crazy how they done individualized us. It's bad enough that we can't live in the same house, but if we can't even live on the same land, that's a problem. You know, like, don't y'all, like, y'all can't see us buying land, like a big piece of land, and we just have our own structures. We don't have to live in the same mansion, or we don't have to live in the same house per se. We can have our own house on the same land. Like why we can't do that? Like that what blows my mind about the mindset of these people, especially with the people who's aware. Like, you would think that because we're so aware, you think that it'd be much easier for us to come together, but nah, as y'all can see, it's not happening smoothly as I personally would like it to be, even though it may be happening somewhere else in the world. But As of right now, like I'm still solo dolo, and I've been putting out messages and offering, you know, money to go in on land for the longest on my videos, and you know, even put that in my music too. So it's like, damn, when shit gonna happen? But yeah. Another thing, like, okay, let's say we buy the land. I'm just throwing out ideas. Like, once we buy that land, hey y'all, it ain't gonna be no more. We finna pay the property tax, bro. We gonna have to fight this. We gonna fight for blood. It gonna be bloodshed. I don't mind being standing in front line. You know, it is what it is. Cause I feel like we dead regardless. We gonna die. So, you know, why not die fighting for what's right? You know. But what do I know? But yeah, with that being said, this is a 16-minute video. I'm about to go get ready to pick up my mom. I just wanted to share that with y'all. Share this video. Share y'all thoughts in the comment section. Contact me if you interested in making some moves and finding some locations. If you got some ideas, I'm open to it. Just let me know. You know, as of right now, I'm just working and using that money to supply the stuff that I need. Every check that I get, I use it to buy like some food, couple cans of food, or like some devices that I may need on my travels for my vehicle. You know, so yeah. With that being said, I'll catch y'all next time. Thank y'all for listening. Share this video. Either God, I'm signing out. Peace.